Sagittarius. Welcome to the Tarot Goat. I have your April 1st through the 15th Celtic cross spread laying out here ready to go so we don't waste any time. I've also drawn an animal spirit card, oracle card for you, which will give us some extra clarity at the end of the reading. Okay, so yeah, let's get going here, Sagittarius. At the heart of the matter is the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords is the Lord of Earned Success, Mercury in Aquarius. So this is getting over a difficult time, getting over a difficult situation, and you're moving. You're taking your thoughts and your intellect, which are represented by your swords, into your little boat there, and you are moving to calmer waters. You're getting out of this difficult time, and you're moving on. This can also signify travel, but I would say in this situation, it's just talking about you moving out of a difficult situation into calmer waters. So that's awesome. Okay, and what is helping you or hindering you? You have the Four of Wands, and I would say that is a big help. That is Venus and Aries. Let's see. This is the Lord of Perfected Work is what it's called, but this is just wonderful, fulfilled life. Things are joyous, good. Everything's balanced. Your relationships, you have a good foundation. You're just all around happy. Everything about this card is just gorgeous, beautiful, happy, people together. It can also be celebrating, or it can signify rituals, weddings, completing something, achievements, rest after you've labored. It's just a beautiful card. And that's what's helping you. And then the root cause of everything is the Four of Swords. So somebody was exhausted, probably from the situation that caused you to have to go into calmer waters from rough waters. This just exhausted you. You needed repose. You needed to get your thoughts together, rest a little bit, maybe meditate, even get over a sickness. Rest. This is Jupiter in Libra. You just needed a major rest from whatever this was at the heart of the matter that you got away from. And what was helping you is that you had this beautiful place to go with a great foundation and loving people around you. Okay, in your recent past, you have Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is truth. This little guy here is delivering communication, truth, clarity. He's showing you a path you hadn't noticed before. He's guiding you. This is also being optimistic instead of pessimistic. Staying optimistic. This little guy sees what we don't see. He sees the truth. So we're getting some clarity from him. We're sticking up for ourselves, defending what we believe in. We're not letting our emotions get in the way of clarity. And we're not going to give up on what we believe in. So we're it's time to raise the sword, when it's time to take action by this little guy here. Okay, that's in your recent past. And your goal is the Ten of Swords. And I believe this is Ten of Swords being your goal here is basically saying that, you know, you've survived the worst of the worst, the backstabbing, the terrible mind games, the whatever it was that you went through that was so horrible that you had to move to calmer waters. Whatever this is, you are a survivor. You've survived this, and you know, the worst is over. It's ending. You can release these problems and this mind struggle. The bad news, yours or someone else's, it's over. So I think that's your goal, is to see that it's over, to move on to better things, the worst of it being over, and moving on to better things. In your near future, you have the Justice card. And this is karma. This is a decision that will go your way, depending on the karma. This is honesty. This is legal matters, getting fairness, things balancing out, being equal. Truth and fairness, depending on, you know, karma. So, any legal matters, they should go and balance out in your favor if, you know, the karma's right, if you've been doing what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, and how you're feeling right now, your energy at this moment, is Eight of Pentacles. And Eight of Pentacles is the Worker card. This is the Lord of Prudence or Wisdom, Sun in Virgo. This is perfecting your craft, working day by day, just taking it slowly, getting good at what you do, being a master at what you do by putting one brick at a time, one paper at a time, whatever you do, one, you know, learning one step at a time. Just sticking in there, hanging in there. With experience will come prosperity. Repetition, hard work will bring prosperity. But you have to get good at what you do, and that's your energy right now, as you're perfecting your craft. And the energy of those around you, Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is the Lord of material gain. So Venus in Virgo, this is a very stable, secure, abundant card. So you can see how many pentacles, they're just surrounding her. She's grounded, she's in touch with nature. She's independent, she's able to do all this on her own. She's just in a real beautiful place. And very grounded, very, very stable, very secure, and that is, the people around you are feeling that way. Okay, in your hopes and fears, you have the Empress card. The Empress card is, this is just a beautiful card. This is all about pregnancy and pleasure, luxury, fertility. This is feeling love and emotionally and physically. This is sensual experiences, choosing love, trusting in love, connecting with people, entertaining people, producing things. Everything she touches just seems to produce very fertile. Just a beautiful card. And that's your hopes and fears, so I'm thinking that would be your hope for that energy to maintain itself there. And then your final outcome is the Moon card. And the Moon card is, that is a card of kind of the unknown. It's hidden things. Things that are psychic, things that have to do with your intuition, things that are not necessarily seen by the eyes. It's hidden things. Things at night are kind of hidden because of the darkness. So this is hidden things, things that you don't know just yet. But if you pay attention to your dreams and your psychic ability, which is opening up, you should be able to tune in better. But in order to get the missing pieces, you'll have to go into your dreams or trust in your intuition and wait for the rest of the story to unfold. The information is not all there, and it's just not supposed to be at this time. Okay, all right, Sagittarius, let's see what your spirit animal is to help with your guidance here. Koala spirit. Spirit has a plan. So there's your koala spirit. And let me read that, what that's all about. And that is, let me see if I can find it here quickly. Koala spirit. Spirit has a plan. In nature, the koala moves slowly through the branches of the eucalyptus tree, leisurely chewing the leaves, reminding us that life is not a race or competition. Chasing around after every distraction can keep us from recognizing that we have all we need and that Spirit will always be there with gifts to sustain us. You're being asked to trust that by moving slowly with faith in the abundance that is everywhere, surrendering to a power greater than yourself, you will be able to experience the manifestation of your desire. As you take your time enjoying the riches available to you right now, sitting peacefully, you begin to radiate the joy and abundance you seek. Spirit is here to help you discover happiness, pleasure, and contentment, all gifts that are yours now and in the future. Have faith and trust in Spirit's plan for you, and know that you are loved and cherished. Are you feeling uneasy and mistrustful of the world? Have you been hiding in a safe spot, afraid to venture out because you're convinced that life and other people will disappoint you? Koala Spirit has appeared to let you know that your faith is misplaced. The present safety you seek is already passing away because all things are temporary and outer conditions are always changing. Find your safety by placing your faith and trust in Spirit, who will grow the abundance that is already yours. Perhaps you're acting slowly and overly cautious because you lack faith that there is more for you out there than what you know. You may have boxed yourself into a place that has nothing else to give you and become so familiar with it that you have forgotten to explore. Are you feeling pessimistic and convinced there is nothing more out there for you? Koala Spirit reminds you that self-care is meant to replenish you so that you can venture out again in faith, trusting that there is no limit to the joy Spirit wants you to experience. Be good to yourself and reconnect with Spirit to reclaim your faith in things yet unseen. Okay, that is awesome, Sagittarius. I hope you got something out of it. I enjoyed reading it, and I hope to have you back again a few days before the 15th of April. I'll post the end of April. And much love and light to you, and thanks for stopping by, Sagittarius.